This video is a follow-up to the heroic story of the Porsche 911 GT1. If you have not watched the previous video yet, be sure to check it out. Porsche has had a huge impact on endurance racing. The automaker has won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 19 times since its first victory in 1970, making it the most successful brand in the history of this iconic race. Porsche owes its success to its legendary race cars, such as the Porsche 917, 936, 962, 911 GT1, and the 919 Hybrid, which is the focus of this video. The 919 Hybrid was designed to win championships and defend titles, which it did with ease, dominating 3 times at the 24 Hours of Le Mans and FIA World Endurance Championship. It was the most technologically advanced car that Porsche ever built and is still considered the greatest LMP1 hybrid of all time. The 919 was so successful that it forced Audi and Toyota to make drastic changes to their cars in order to keep up. Porsche proved that despite its long time absence, it still never gave up dominating in the world's toughest endurance racing series, including the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It was a significant achievement when Porsche returned to top-level endurance racing after a 16-year break. Porsche last competed at the top category racing in the late 1990s when the Porsche 911 GT1 98 secured its 16th victory at Le Mans in 1998 before dropping out due to financial constraints. Since 1999, Le Mans prototype has been the new norm of endurance racing, consisting of purpose-built prototypes. In 2005, Porsche unveiled the LMP2 RS Spyder, co-developed by Porsche and the Penske team, which dominated the American Le Mans series for 3 consecutive seasons. However, the RS Spyder wasn't a top-class car. Its successor, the 919 Hybrid, brought Porsche back to top-class endurance racing after 16 years in 2014. Without a doubt, Audi has dominated the 24 Hours of Le Mans with 13 wins, victory after victory from 2000 to 2014. In 2011, the French ACO released the new hybrid regulations for the LMP1 category of FIA World Endurance Championship, and the series was first run in 2012. Porsche was interested in developing the most complex car from scratch to compete with Audi and Toyota. In 2011, Porsche started developing the 919 Hybrid, which had a 3-year development cycle and was expected to enter competition in 2014. It was designed with a carbon and aluminum honeycomb chassis, drawing upon the successful 911 GT3R Hybrid and the 918 Spyder Hybrid powered supercar. The hybrid system in the 919 is made up of 3 things: an 800-volt lithium-ion battery, exhaust energy, and kinetic energy recovery systems connected to the engine and the front axle. The energy recovery system is an innovative technology that uses exhaust gases from the turbocharger to send power into the battery to help boost acceleration. The 919's powertrain is very compact and lightweight with a single turbo 2-liter V4 engine combined with direct injection. The combustion engine itself makes 500 horsepower to the back wheels, as the front electric motor produces an extra 400 horsepower to the front wheels for a total of 900 horsepower all-wheel drive. The final version of the 919 wasn't perfect, but it proved to be a very powerful machine. It soon became a world beater, dominating the LMP1 hybrid era of sports car racing. The class was truly the technological peak of sports car racing. It aimed to provide freedom for different engines and fuel choices, allowing gas, diesel, as well as any hybrid system in the cars. Audi continued to refine its dominant diesel hybrid R18 cars, while Toyota joined in 2012 with the TS030 V8 hybrid car. Porsche, on the other hand, debuted their technologically advanced 919 in 2014, but had a lot of catching up and learning to do in their first season. The 919 Hybrid made its racing debut at the 6 Hours of Silverstone, the opening race of the 2014 WEC season. Porsche entered 2 cars, each driven by 6 drivers, including the former F1 driver Mark Webber and Brendan Hartley among others. Although the 919 showed the great potential to compete for overall wins, it experienced reliability issues throughout its first season. During qualifying, the two 919s secured 3rd and 6th place. Toyota, with their all-new TS040, claimed 1st place, while Audi with its new R18 e-tron took 2nd. During the race, one of the Porsche 919s had to retire after the first 30 laps through a faulty left front wheel bearing, among other problems. The other car battled against Toyota, but heavy rain on the track made it difficult for the 919 to keep up. Despite the challenges, Porsche managed to finish in 3rd place, securing their first podium finish in their debut race. The Porsche team made a comeback at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. However, despite their 919s being fast, they were neither more reliable nor faster than Toyota or Audi. Both cars had engine troubles during the race, with one of them retiring and having no chance of winning. The other car finished in 11th position, 30 laps behind the winner. Audi's 2014 victory at Le Mans marked their 13th win since they secured their first in 2000. Porsche's first victory came in the final race of the 2014 WEC season at the 6 Hours of Sao Paulo. Unfortunately, the season ended tragically with a big crash involving Mark Webber in the number 20 Porsche and a slower class car. Thank God he was alright. Despite this, Neo Gianni succeeded in bringing the number 14 sister car in first place. Toyota emerged as the winner of the World Endurance Championship, proving that they were the strongest to beat, while Porsche put up a good fight and settled for 3rd in the standings. The victory reassured the Porsche team that they were on the right track, but with the car it knew was compromised in many areas. In December 2014, a new silhouette design has been tested for the 2015 season. The 2015 919 Hybrid with the new monocoque shell reduced the weight by 40 kilograms. The engineers worked tirelessly to improve the aerodynamics of the car, constantly pushing the limits to ensure reliability and faster lap times. The knowledge they gained from enhancing their aerodynamics was also used to optimize every area of Porsche street cars, resulting in improved performance. The 919's new exhaust unit, fascia, wheel arches, flaps, lateral air vents, and a revised rear wing all contributed to its improved aerodynamics. The result was a very effective car that posed a major threat to Toyota and Audi. This led to Porsche re-establishing its dominance and overall victory. The Toyota TS040 from 2014 continued to compete in the 2015 season. Meanwhile, Audi updated a new design of their diesel R18 prototype. However, all eyes were on Porsche's 919 Hybrid, which proved to be vastly superior. Although Audi won the opening races of the season, the 2015 24 Hours of Le Mans changed everything. Porsche's mission was to assert their dominance over Audi by winning Le Mans and proving who was in charge. During qualifying, Porsche locked down a full podium with 3 cars, a 1-2-3 finish, and the 919 Hybrid was the fastest car on the track. Porsche was unstoppable and went on to win the race, securing a 1-2 finish followed by Audi in 3rd position. The winning number 19 car that crossed the finish line was driven by Nico Hülkenberg, Nick Tandy, and Aero Bamber. Porsche went on to dominate the scene for the rest of the 2015 season, winning the World Endurance Championship for the first time by triumphing in the final 5 races. Despite Toyota, in particular, upping its game for 2016 with an all-new TS050, Porsche remained the team to beat. The 2016 updates on the 919 were not as significant as the previous year. The car just kept getting better and better. It included an all-new transmission and a new generation of battery cells. Unfortunately, during the second round of the 2016 WEC at Circuit de Spa, Porsche found out that their latest generation of battery cells had problems and thus needed more development time. As a result, Porsche reverted to its 2015 battery cells until the end of 2016. Regardless of multiple tests and any issues occurring with the 919, in the end, Porsche triumphed once again. Porsche vs Toyota at the 2016 Le Mans race was a battle drama that motorsport fans should remember. The Porsche team had their sights on another victory, while Toyota was on the mission of winning their first ever Le Mans race until an unfortunate event occurred. With 6 minutes left in the race, Toyota was well ahead of Porsche to win. However, a mechanical failure suddenly hit their car, causing it to slow down and eventually came to a complete halt as the engine failed. As a result, Porsche was able to overtake Toyota and get their second Le Mans victory, thanks to the excellent driving skills of Neo Yenny, Romain Dumas, and Marc Lieb. Furthermore, Porsche earned its second WEC title in 2016. In 2016, the LMP1 hybrid era hit its peak but also marked its downfall. Although this category of race cars brought about several technological advancements, the cost of running them became too high to sustain. Even worse, the diesel emissions cheating scandal of the Volkswagen Group, combined with the unreasonably high expenses, led Audi and Porsche to withdraw from the WEC's top category in 2016 and 2017. This move left Toyota as the only factory team in the LMP1 class until 2020. Despite the FIA's efforts to attract automakers into the series to run against Toyota, no one was interested. Rolling into the 2017 season, only Porsche versus Toyota were in contention for the outright championship. Porsche updated the 919's final version, retaining the chassis from 2016 and introducing 70% of new components, with the most significant changes to its aerodynamic channels. Porsche focused on improving the car's balance and pitch sensitivity to ensure a remarkable driving experience. They installed a pre-chamber ignition system to enable the car to run leaner fuel mixtures with more power and greater efficiency. With the new technical rules for 2017 meant that Porsche focused on improving its strategies, and the preparedness paid off. The team won the 2017 24 Hours of Le Mans and the World Endurance Championship. Timo Bernard, Brandon Hartley, and Earl Bamber secured Porsche's third consecutive victory. Porsche then temporarily left the series with a bang. However, in 2018, Porsche created the 919 Evo that isn't for competition with no rules to exceed its maximum potential. With a total of 1,160 horsepower, this racing machine is faster than a Formula One car at any track, breaking records at the Nürburgring and Spa with unmatched lap times. The Porsche 919 Hybrid was born with high expectations and exceeded them every single year. In 4 victorious years, it has achieved more than Porsche could ever have dreamed of. 3 consecutive Le Mans victories, 3 World Championship titles, and 3 drivers' titles united in one big family. These records are now forever in the history books of Porsche Motorsport. It is great to see Porsche back at the top class at Le Mans and the World Endurance Championship with the 963 hypercar. We can only hope the Porsche 963 will continue the trailblazing legacy of the Porsche 919. May the Porsche 919 always be remembered as a true hero and a legend. I hope you all Porsche fans and motorsport fans enjoyed this video. If you did so, do not forget to click the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for some more videos to look out for. Until next time, peace out, stay safe, Chris the Radar, out.